Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Before we hop on into the video, I will request that you throw me a like, that you leave me a comment, that you make sure you're subscribed. If you're feeling extra spicy, a little post notification bell. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not new and you're loyal and you've returned, then welcome. Today is Tuesday when you're seeing this. It'll most likely be Thursday, so happy Thursday when you're watching this. Today is Tuesday, and as I've said to you guys before, if you've watched my other vlogs, Tuesday I do the most work. Like, I stack my days usually, especially depending on where I'm in my cycle, and right now I'm in my follicular slash ovulatory phase, so I'm feeling spicy. I actually need to take an LH test for my natural cycles app. It helps the app know more data about you. So essentially I need to pee in a cup and then dip the stick in it. I was, for a moment I was like, should I vlog it? And I was like, that is definitely not content I think I should be sharing. So I have more energy, right, than like if I was in my luteal or something like that. Usually it's been raining in LA for like weeks. Like, genuinely, I think this is the third week, and it's so wild because normally I don't like it. I mean, because like there's no sunshine, right, and like sun, vitamin D, you know, makes you happy, you feel so good. And it's so true, like when the sun is shining, you do have so much energy. The sun is so powerful. I mean, just think about it in terms of like solar panels, how powerful the sun is, that so many homes run off of solar panels. Like, that's what my husband wants to do. It's like you place even like 3 panels and they collect so much energy and they store the energy just off the sun, right, pretty much. So it's just how, if the sun can charge electricity, imagine what it's doing to your body when you're out in the sun. Like, think about the summer when you're out all day and how just full of life you feel. It's like we're little batteries running around. So I feel like when there's no sun, it's hard. And it's so funny because I almost bought like a really big red light stand in the past, like a super high quality one, but then I was like, oh, like it's sunny all the time, like I don't really need that. I was just gonna use it more for like recovery because it does help your muscles. It's also great for your skin. You already have like a skin face mask, which I love, which I'll link. It's actually from Amazon. I did research and that one was like really good reviews and it works really well. You do have to use it super consistently, like every night, and I would say for like, I mean, I'm sure 15 minutes would make a difference, but I would do like 15 minutes blue light, 15 minutes red light. I like that for like the full mask. You can also buy like the light stim. I can link it down below. It's like a spot blue light, which is really nice if you have like a particular area instead of having the whole mask. But anyway, I was gonna get like a big panel that I could like in the evening like lay on my PEMF mat from Higher Dose, which someone was asking me for a discount link. So when I'm editing, Polina, remember this. I'm gonna see if I can find a discount link for that mat. But I was just gonna use it for like muscle recovery because I've told you guys before, pole is a lot on my body. Out of every workout I've done, and I've done pretty much every type of workout you can imagine. Like years ago, I was really into cycling. You might have watched my vlogs then. Like, I was going like 5 to 7 times a week. And then I had a phase. I've always loved Pilates. Actually, I've gone back and forth to it so much. Now I have a reformer, or we have a reformer in our house. So I love Pilates. I think it's just like something that is so good because you can literally modify the workout to however you're feeling. So if you're feeling like you want to take things slower, you can take things slower, you can do less weight. Like, it's so body honoring, I feel like, and you can like really easily grow the intensity on it as you get stronger. There's also so many moves. Like, I feel like I know a good amount of moves, but I know that I probably know like 1%, or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so almost unlimited moves that you could do. I guess not unlimited, but there's just so many moves that you could do on there. So I've loved the Pilates. I've done like HIIT style workouts. I've done like weight training. I've done like more intense weight training with a personal trainer a few times. I really don't like personally working with a personal trainer. I don't know why, because for me now, my workouts have become a very feminine practice where like I really feel like I get in my body, and it's really like not about like discipline anymore. It's more about like, this is time for me. Like, it's like a pleasure for me to do this. Like, the fact that I can do it, that my body feels energized enough to do it, or I no longer feel like I need that. I know it's so ironic because right now my husband's doing a workout. I can hear with his trainer, but he does a specific kind of training called Goda. So it's very different and it's what a lot of athletes do. It's actually like kind of like the opposite of a lot of traditional training methods. I don't know too much about it, but his trainer is really amazing. So if any of you are interested, I can give you his information. He's great. It's so funny, Mia lays next to him. She's like, watches him do it. But essentially, pole is the most intense workout I've done like on my body, and that's like because I do it for a long time. So when I go to like a class, I usually will stack classes, so I do it for like 3 hours. Obviously, if you just do it for a little, but even for like an hour, it's really a lot on your body, depending on what you're doing. Obviously, if you're doing like little, I mean, it's like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I always feel like, I don't want to say anything offensive, but if you're just doing like little moves that don't require a lot of strength, obviously it's not going to be as intense. But if you're doing like more intensives that require strength, I mean, I came back in and you're doing like aerial stuff, but even low flow takes so much strength. Like literally, after I teach melt, which next session, okay, so when you're watching this, the other one would have already happened, so the January 11th one already happened, but the next one will be whatever the next Wednesday is, so I'll have the tickets down below. And if you've missed some of the previous ones and you want to get into melt, they're the online pole classes I teach, they're all low flow focused, so they're all levels. So that's the biggest thing I always want to say. It's not like advanced or anything like that. It's literally all levels, whether it's your first time ever touching a pole or you're already an experienced dancer. But it's low flow sensuality techniques. I teach a brand new sequence every week. I created like a package called Melt Volume 1, so if you've missed sessions in the past and you're like, I want to take classes moving forward, but I also want to take the classes that I've missed, you can get a pack of 4. So it's 4 hours, 4 full classes, and you get to keep them. But even if I teach that, I'm really sore. Like, it's a lot and I'm sweating. I think all of you guys who've ever taken a melt class, you know, because it requires so much strength. It depends on how much, I guess, you commit to it, how intense it is. It's like, it's so many variables, right? Because like there might be a hard move, and if you don't really go for it, then you're not going to engage your muscle. But if you really go for it, you'll really engage your muscle. But anyway, I just want to say that pole is not like the most intense on my body. So if you're just starting or you're starting out and you feel like it's hard or it's intense, just know that like it really is. It requires so much strength and flexibility and endurance. That's why I feel like I train all those things outside of pole. Like I'll cycle sometimes and I Peloton to build endurance. I stretch. You know, so I can build that flexibility, and I do Pilates for that strength. So I feel like it's such a well-rounded workout, and doing any of those things, especially stretching, is really gonna help. I feel like Pilates also really helps with pole. So if you're starting and you think it's really intense, like it is, and for me it's like the most intense thing on my body. Anyway, so today is my stack day. Today I'm doing some one-to-one client sessions. It's so funny, I haven't taught a breathwork class in a long time. I think a lot of people might know me from breathwork because I used to do a lot of breathwork like privately. I've done breathwork in my retreat in Sedona. I've just done a lot of breathwork. I just haven't like advertised it as much, but I think a lot of people who have done it with me in the before love it. So I have a client today who are going to be doing breathwork. So I normally don't really like announce it because usually I kind of just feel like who's meant to find me does, but I do offer private 1-hour sessions, not just breath work. It's well-rounded. It's a 360 thing, so mind, body, soul. So whatever it is that you're wanting to work on, whether you're wanting to work on like health stuff, for example, or like just trying to figure out how to kind of refine your diet, or whether you're working on removing subconscious limiting beliefs, or you really want to be guided through like some healing meditation, or you want to do some breath work. So people say like, oh, the more niche the better, but there's so many different things, and I feel like different people need different things at different times. So if you ever want to work one-to-one with me, I'll leave a link. I have it always on my website, just don't really promote it. And I reach out to you pretty much as soon as, not as soon as you book, but you know, within a day, unless it's a weekend, within a reasonable time frame after you book. Usually within a day. If it's a weekend, obviously probably on Monday to schedule your session. But Tuesdays I take a lot of my one-to-one clients. That's what I have today. And I had to order new boxes for all the manifestation candles. They sold out, so it's so exciting. So if you missed it, then definitely mark your calendars for the next drop. The next candle drop was going to be on January 21st, and they're going to have that noon in Aquarius energy. So they're going to have that like fresh beginning, new start, expansive energy, plus that Aquarian open-mindedness, free thinking, willing to kind of expand and go into the unknown, beautiful energy, like creating a new story, writing a new script, dreaming a new dream kind of energy. So I'm so excited for those. I'm going to do a bigger batch, of course, that time. But yeah, if you want to make sure you get one. I also know some people are buying a couple, so if you want to get one or you want to get a couple, just try to make sure that you grab it the day of, because you saw they sold out really quickly, which, you know, makes sense because I'm not like producing 500 of them or anything like that, right? I'm doing them in smaller batches. So that was really exciting. So thank you for your support. I'll be shipping those tomorrow, but I had to order different boxes because I wanted to make sure that they wouldn't break. I thought before I could ship them in a different way, but I just realized the glass is fragile, and the last thing I'd want is like it to be broken and then someone literally can't get a replacement. So I ordered a whole pack of different boxes. And if you order a couple, obviously you get an even bigger box. But so those just came in today. So I'll be shipping all of those actually tomorrow. I'll be like doing a full packaging day to print out a few more labels for you guys, and those will start shipping. So this is so exciting. As always, a little kind of, if you know, you know. If you ever place an order over 150, you also get some free gifts. I usually include some crystals and things like that. And I also see repeating customers. I see you guys who are ordering consistently. I always try to do my best to include gifts for you guys when I see that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I don't like announce it like always like, if you spend this, you get this, but it's just kind of like, and if you know, you know kind of thing. So yeah, there was a lot of updates, but I just wanted to kind of share a lot of those updates with you guys. Also, I love mat Pilates. That's the thing I think I really love about Pilates, that you don't need to have a reformer necessarily, right? It's like you can do them on a mat and get amazing results, and there's tons of videos, I'm sure. And I know like there's like Melissa Wood, I used to have her subscription. I think it's great. So things like that, there's multiple ways that I feel like I'm more in like a body honoring way, versus before it kind of felt like a regime, or I'm sorry, not a regime, a regiment, like where I like had to do like my workout was like more forced. Like I'd wake up and make myself go, or make myself go to the personal training session, and I no longer like operate in that energy. For me now, it's like I'm honoring my body, not like making myself go do something. And if my body doesn't want to do something intense, I'm not going to force it to do something intense. There's a balance between self-discipline and intuition in your body, right? Like I know when I'm being lazy, when my body wants to work out, but I'm lazy. And I know when my body's like, I do not want to fucking cycle, and I'm trying to force myself to cycle, right? It all depends on where you are in your cycle. And I teach this a lot in the Feminine Awakened, my feminine course, about like the different blocks, the 4 different archetypes and sections of your cycle, and kind of do's and don'ts throughout each section to honor not only your energy, but your hormones as well. It helps support your hormonal well-being. Like for example, during your luteal phase, you wouldn't primarily be wanting to, for example, be cycling or doing really high intensity workouts, because you're wanting to kind of keep your hormone, you're not wanting to stimulate that kind of adrenaline in your body at that time, right? You're already kind of more sensitive, so you're not wanting to pump that into your body. You're wanting to actually do more relaxing things, and even maybe take herbs to support like adaptogens like ashwagandha during that time. And wanting to do slower things to kind of calm the nervous system, right? To keep that hormonal balance, that cortisol lower if possible during that time during the day. That's that. Also, I need to get better at eating lunch. This is my phenomenon. I have this issue where I just don't eat lunch because I'm working and I'm so focused and I don't feel super hungry. And then I feel hungry at like 4:30, but then I don't want to eat then because then I don't want to eat late. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till like 7 when my husband cooks dinner. My husband's an amazing cook, by the way. And he loves cooking because his mom is a chef. People are like, oh my gosh, your husband cooks dinner? And my husband loves cooking. I want him to go on MasterChef. Like genuinely, he's like that good. Like literally restaurant style quality meals. So yeah, maybe like one day I'll submit him to MasterChef. Like it's like his favorite show to watch. He's so talented at cooking. How fun would that be if he went on a MasterChef? I'd be like, babe, you better fucking win. Like I would be like, we're doing visualizations every day. But yeah, so anyway, I end up waiting until the evening because otherwise I could make myself a quick snack, but he's like, no, don't make something because I'm gonna cook dinner. So anyway, it's my new thing, is like trying to eat lunch. That's why I usually get those bowls from Erewhon, but we didn't go to Erewhon last night, so we need to go like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, but I have my pole class, so I'm kind of a busy week. But I have pole tonight as well, so yes, I'm gonna go continue doing my work, make myself lunch, do my client sessions. And oh my gosh, actually, this is so funny. I'm not gonna wear them tonight because I plan, me and 2 of the other, like at pole, we're like all friends, but we have like a specific friend group, and we are doing like matching colors today, so I'm not gonna wear these other pants. See, this is like the childlike fun things we need to infuse into our adult life, but I got parachute pants that I've wanted for so long. I thought that it was like an impulsive buy, so I was like, I really have to wait to make sure I want these parachute pants. And I love them. They're from local European. It's like a hyped up brand, I feel like, on Instagram, but I love them. I thought I don't know why I'm drawn to them, because it's like so not even like my style necessarily, but I want them for pole, not for like normal wear. Like I'm not gonna wear them most likely like in the streets. It's more I want to wear them with like a bra and then like pole heels. I think it's gonna look very sexy, but I'm not gonna wear that tonight. I'm gonna wear that next week, but I'll show you them hopefully. But tonight I'll show you my pole outfit for heels. I'm gonna wear like a black bra, made to label joggers, and then like maybe black, yeah, black, like black pleasers with a clear strap. just something a little fun and spicy. I felt super creative lately, like super creative. So I guess it's that ovulatory energy. All right, it's 15 minutes and I'm still talking, so let's move on with our day. Trusting in your body's infinite wisdom here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That pace. Deep inhale, deep exhales, keeping your pace consistent, trusting your body here. Letting the mind just melt away. Letting the mind melt away anything as it arises and coming back to the breath, letting your breath be your anchor. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Letting yourself just melt in each moment, honoring anything that came up, no matter how big or small. Feeling your heartbeat, feeling your breath, knowing that you are fully alive in each moment. Your creative energy is fully alive in this moment.
How long does that usually last for?
I would say it's hard to say. I think it depends on what you do. What I mean by that is, like, if you stay at your house and you kind of stay in your own energy, I'm assuming it would last kind of like longer, right? Versus if you go immediately out into the world, because the more people look at us, I don't like to use the word drain, but they like take a piece of our energy, just like we do if we're like looking at something and we think, like, if we see someone out and we think, oh, I like that hat, we just like tapped into their energy, right? So the more kind of people look, the more it can sometimes pull your energy, and people say, you know, because that's what can make you feel really drained if you're around a lot of people. So it's also different because if you visualize very strong protection, like you visualize like white light or like a band of like red roses or white roses, actually red roses around yourself, or you wear black tourmaline and you consciously like envision a shield, you can really protect your energy and like keep it really strong. But I would say it just kind of depends on if that person's around a lot of people and what they're doing, like if what activities they're doing, right? Because it's just essentially just you have more energy. That's like also people who, some people didn't get a lot of sleep and you do breath work. I mean, it can be like really overwhelming obviously to your body because it's kind of not the best preparation, but it'll give you energy. So it's like, so it is Wednesday as usual because I had pole last night. I didn't sleep well. I feel like a zombie. But next week I'm going to do a different method. I'm going to combine this vlog with yesterday's vlog because I realized that yesterday's vlog I just ended up doing my client calls, and I include some footage of one of my client calls that I did. I do, like I said, a lot of stuff inside client calls. It's really a 360 approach and it's really unique to every single person. This particular client, we do a lot of breath work, and yesterday we had our session, which consisted of, you know, the first kind of half is usually me getting to know what's going on. I haven't worked with her since 2020, so just kind of getting a feel for all the energetics of everything. Then we did a really powerful breath work release and some gentle hypnosis, and she messaged me this morning saying she's feeling amazing. But before, she felt like she was like in a funk, a little bit uninspired, like things weren't just like moving. And we really cleared through that. It's perfect timing because Mars is going to go direct on the 12th, so you're going to notice like energy move forward, things that were stagnant moving through, things that were in the works coming to clarity, coming to fruition, energy picking up, your own desire to take action picking up, and all that stuff. So that's really, really exciting. But I basically didn't vlog the rest of the evening. I went to pole for 3 hours and I try to just go to bed right away when I get home. And it just doesn't work because my body is so energized. It's like the worst thing you can do is work out before bed and eat before bed, or eat late. And I not only work out before bed, but ate late last night. So next week I'm going to try to eat really something big before and not eat at all from when I leave. Yesterday, like in between classes, I ate and I still feel like that might have affected it a bit. But when I get back, I'm going to try to take an Epsom salt bath and like really consciously wind down. I tried like reading for a while last night, but still, I couldn't sleep, and then I keep you awake. Is that a picture of family?
Yeah, these Vietnamese people are my family.
What?
Some politician sent a letter to our house saying that he thanks us for voting for him, but he didn't make it, but his family still appreciates us, but we never voted for him. So, yeah. He also sent a picture of his family, so.
Nice touch. That personable ethos. But right now, My husband's gonna come help me because there's so many packages, but I'm going to drop off your Lift Your Frequency orders, and which include the magic candles. Like I said, they're sold out. The next drop is going to be on the 21st, so it's a Saturday, January 21st. I don't know exactly what time because I could literally craft them, and then as soon as they're crafted, actually I'm lying. I'm gonna make them available soon. I'm gonna make them available at a specific time. Why am I can't even think of that. So I'm gonna make them live at 11 a.m. Pacific on the 21st. I've decided, so that you can start getting your orders in. Again, it'll be the same thing, limited supply. Once they sell out, they're gone for good. So if you want to get a magic candle, please set your alarm, especially if you're wanting to get multiple. Like I noticed that some people, like one person got like 3 of this candle this time, and I do allow that if you're wanting to get multiple. So just keep that in mind, that if you want to order multiple, that other people also might be ordering a few of them. So on the 21st, it'll be the new moon in Aquarius candle I spoke about earlier in this vlog, but very expansive. Rewriting the story, rewriting the script. Is very open-minded, freedom-oriented energy, cultivating freedom in your life. The phrase that keeps coming is rewriting a new story or writing a new story. So that's kind of the energy of this powerful candle. I'm really, really excited for that one, but he's going to come help me now, drop him off, because I can't carry all of this. In the future, I might like I'm going to take these big bins in our like plastic open bins in our garage and load the car that way. But we're going to go drop off these magic candles. Are you excited for everyone to receive them?
100%.
So it's really, really exciting. I'm so tired, but I'm really excited to ship them out. On them right now, so in gold marker on the label, it will say what candle it is. So it says like full moon in Cancer. In the future, they'll have a sticker on the bottom and it'll say FM or NM. So FM meaning full moon, NM meaning new moon, and then the date. So it'll be like 1/6, 1/21, or whatever it is. Just in case you have a few of them that you might not use right away. So let's say you bought like 4, or over the few months you bought a few. Just so you remember what candle is from what, essentially. So yeah, right now they say it on the label, so when you receive it, but in the future it'll have like this little sticker in the bottom, and in gold marker it'll mean full moon, but it'll also just say FM, and silver marker will be new moon, but it also will say NM. So these ones, for example, these were on a full moon in Cancer on the January 6th. They would have like on this, it would be a gold thing on gold marker on the bottom, and it would say FM 1/6, and then like let's say the one that's going to be in not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, in silver, it'll say NM 1/21. So just that you, like if you collect a few, just to build them up, if you're not burning them right away, you know which one's which essentially, and maybe you want to use different ones because each of them have a different energy. So you might want to use one to manifest self-love. The other one you might want to use to like, you might want to use on a different new moon, or when you really want to call something in, right? So that you can kind of use each one energetically in a way that feels good to you. All right, let's go.
Oh, no, it is. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Have a good one.
Look at her. Let's go get your sister some food. Yeah.
Yeah, the small dog fresh pack they had in the bigger Whole Foods with the new packaging.
Yeah.
The big one's only $3 more, and you get so much more for it.
Yeah, and you have to
Like,
make
you
sure.
get like double the weight.
Well, look at these raincoats. Does she need a raincoat? I feel like she needs a. It's not a raincoat, it's a parka that she has. Yeah, they don't have like the added
Taurine and stuff.
Yes, we want different kinds of tikis, right?
Yeah.
For natural feeling.
She definitely likes the egg one, so grab a couple and then just grab like one each of some different flavours. Biscuit.
Get me a bit. Oh yeah, the Origin. We're out of the Origin biscuits. We go see biscuit. Go see Daddy's biscuit. Do they have them?
They be out.
I can order them on Chewy.
So when you just on Chewy, order another stuff.
I ordered stuff on Natural Feeling, but not Chewy.
They put their wings, they can't fly.
Is that why?
Yeah.
So they don't fly away?
Yeah.
So sad. Look how cute they are. I like that second green one, the third one on that side. He's so cute. This one, the one that he jumped separately. Coco would lose it.
Tenant and Frank have
About to teach Melt, my online pole class, 5:30. Here we go. Alright, so it's a little bit later. I just finished teaching my melt pole class. Such an amazing class today. We incorporated a lot of fun floor work, some sultry moves. I was really inspired by some new moves that I learned, so I was excited to share them tonight. It was a really, really great class. If you're watching this, it's on Thursday. So the next melt class, ooh, unbelievable. Because they're capitalizing on it. Because it's so big now with vary and all and levels and stuff. The next melt class, when you're watching this, will be on Wednesday, January 18th, so definitely join. I also want to remind you that if you can't come live, a lot of my students don't come live. I'd say like 80% watch the recording. Oh, you need to go there? Yeah, 80% of people watch the recording because of schedules and things like that, and you get to keep...
Swap again now.
Yeah, go ahead.
To the sink.
To the sink, to the wall. Ooh, the refrigerator lighting really hits. But so yeah, a lot of people don't want to say because they're scheduled, but with your ticket purchase, the full replay is included. So you get to keep the class, so you can take it at your own convenience. I try to upload it right after the class or within 24 hours. So we walked Mia, we have our robe on. He actually has the same matching robe, but this might be yours that I'm wearing.
Usually is.
I steal it by accident. But I wanted to end this vlog by sharing one of my favorite teas to make that's very nourishing for feminine energy. So, you put it away. It is called Damiana. I just get the tea, loose leaf tea off Etsy. I can link the seller that I get them from. I get a lot of my herbs there. But herbs. With an H. Has a H on it. Damiana. It is really beautiful. You can research it. It's very, what are the words I use to describe? It's very nourishing, and it brings ease into your body, and it instantly brings you into the space of like slow, still, soft, and receptive. So it's a tea I really love drinking. Sometimes I make it in the morning. It's really great to make in the evening, but I'm going to make it really quickly in my kettle. I want to get a bigger version of this. This is a Rishi little like single serve kind of cup. It's Damiana in here right now. I don't have a bigger one.
Dad left one.
You did?
Yeah, a big one.
Can you show
I
me?
just saw it the other day. Forgot about it.
Oh my gosh. You've been gatekeeping. Oh. Oh my
I
gosh.
just saw it the other
My
day.
parents left a big one. Haha. Okay, well,
Yeah, Dad left it a while ago.
finders keepers. So I'm gonna make a big old pot. A big old pot. A big old pot for a big old freak.
I thought you were going to say thought then.
Thought. Mia's eating. But yes, so let's make the tea. So we take the herbs. By the way, I'm wearing Angelic Guidance from Lift Your Frequency. Some fresh water pearl and a beautiful clear quartz chunk.
Yeah.
This one has clear quartz on the back as well. Just like a little bit by the clasp. I can show you. You can see, has like right by the clasp on each side. Has these really beautiful square, cube, faceted clear quartz. Like a real one, dude. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Mommy's making her feminine tonic. I know. Bring me a toy. The last thing I want to show you is we got Mia this toy when we went to Encinitas, and that looked really cute doggy shop, and she's obsessed with this toy. Look how cute. Go get her. Go get her. All right, I'm going to properly end this video. Thank you for watching this vlog, this long combined vlog. So much love to you. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a like. We talked about it in my self-care video. That's a small thing on your part that leads to big results for me. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Love you.